We just had a couple careless possessions in the third quarter. We played we executed extremely well most of the game. Obviously, they were throwing a lot at me, and we were able to get the ball moving, get open looks, and then you just have to stay as disciplined as possible. If teams are going to play jump defenses and send traps and double teams, like I'm gonna get off of it. We just got to be able to be sound, make simple plays. It's tempting sometimes to get a little sped up. You got to credit them. They had athleticism all over the floor. You could tell that they had a good halftime talk and knew how they were going to try to get back in the game and it worked.
Then that third quarter, DeRozan went pretty much off. What do you got to say, with his addition to this team and the way he's been playing right now?
I think from early in the year to now, from what I've seen from a distance, it seems like he's been a lot more aggressive as of late. I think the way he plays is kind of a good change up from, they're like kind of 5-out offense, and what Malik, Fox, Sabonis do with shooters around. You can obviously throw it to DeMar. You can get a shot off pretty much anywhere. And when he's knocking down threes and getting to the line, it's tough. You can live with the contested twos because he's a great scorer, but giving up threes and free throws is tough. So he was able to do all of that tonight.
Steve said he's going to play Quentin more. We'll say I don't know how much, but I mean obviously he provides a different element. How needed is that for you guys to have at least a stretch five to go to?
It was interesting tonight. We had, besides the one turnover I had in the third where I thought he was going to roll and he popped and we got kind of confused. That was like building chemistry. I don't think we've played together even in training camp, even in practice. So
that was the first time you'd ever been on this time?
He reminded me of that. So we'll develop that chemistry for sure, just knowing where he's going to be. But there's 3 other plays I can think of where they sent a double or pulled over and I was able to find him on the perimeter and knock down some big shots. So he's going to get comfortable pretty quick. I know everybody who plays in the G is kind of big-eyed when you get up here because of the pace and the physicality and the skill around the court. But you look very, you look like you fit, so it's kind of cool to watch.
But whether it's him or outside the organization, how much do you feel like you need in 2025? More minutes with a stretch big on the floor, you personally?
Just the way the league is going right now, you having space, having as many shooters as possible at whatever position. The 5 definitely it helps. So I think I don't know how many minutes we played in the first half, but it's just you have a counter to aggressive defenses. They want to try to take the ball out of my hands. It should help Dennis a little bit too. Pick and roll type situations where you got to make the defense decide are they going to pull in or they're going to stay at home and we can try to get downhill a little bit more and get into the paint and create advantages off of his presence or a shooter's presence at the 5. So it definitely helps.
Did you get much of a chance tonight to catch up with Bob Myers?
Yeah, we got to talk a little bit before the game. It's always still weird. I forgot I know he's on the call, as a commentator a lot of games, but it's when you see him over there, it's still kind of weird. Kind of like what Mark was back in the day. You kind of forget until they show up. But yeah, good to see him.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.